Alright guys, I'm Jake Thomas, and I'm here to explain to you about the lesser known supers, as in superheroes, supervillains, you name it. So that means no Batman, no Iron Man, no fucking Superman. Don't even get me started on Superman. So we're gonna start with Oliver Queen. So Oliver Queen is the Green Arrow, not Hawkeye from Marvel, you know, the guy who also shoots arrows. No, that's a totally different guy. Leave him out of that. Green Arrow first appeared with his sidekick Speedy in More Fun Comics number 73. Now, this is the same comic that introduced Aquaman, so it's kind of already going downhill right now. So, this was 1941. And I guess Green Arrow is just like one of the biggest allusions to Robin Hood. And where it all begins is when he was a young lad. You know, we're all young lads and all that, or young ladies. And so he gets a bow and arrow when he was little. I guess we all get something certain that describes us later in life, me being comics. And so he gets a bow and arrow, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing as a kid, but he was shooting. Like, if I got a bow and arrow, I'd probably be shooting out animals, go hunting, do something. I know, awful, but hey, who wouldn't? That's what the point of bow and arrows. I guess you could do archery, but what Green Arrow does, or young Oliver Queen, I guess he accidentally shoots an animal. I don't know how you accidentally shoot. Do you shoot it right up in the air and kind of just hope to God you hit something? I mean, so he shoots the animal, and he's terribly, terribly traumatized from this. It's like, oh my God, I feel so bad for killing, taking a life, and that's understandable. You're a kid, you're gonna feel bad for that. But his family being millionaires for some weird reasons, like Queen and corporations. So his family thought it would be a great idea to go to Africa with him. And so one day, somehow his parents get attacked by a lion. I guess that was uncommon or something. So his parents get attacked by a lion. Now, he has the chance to kill this lion with an arrow. Now, it could be the fact that he doesn't want to kill another being of this earth, but because of his hesitation toward not killing the lion, his parents, died. And I'm gonna be truthful. I think this is like a motive, I guess, because I think he was like trying to kill him. Because think about it, your parents have millions and millions of dollars. Let's just kill him. Nobody will know. I think it was all an accident. But yeah. From there, his uncle comes in, takes over, and says, "Well, kid, you're living with me now," and he becomes like a playboy millionaire, pretty much Iron Man. I'm a horrible person. See, I just lied to you. I just talked about Iron Man, so ignore that. This is where it gets weird, because he's like on a boat, and all of a sudden he gets shipwrecked and washes up ashore on a no one knows where this island is type deal. And it's like Castaway, basically, but he has a bow in his hand. It was like a Robin Hood reference. But my question is, if a bow could support a 200-pound man, I kind of like to see that happen. But anyway, so he's on the island, stranded, and so this is where he starts honing his skills as a archer. And somehow on the island there was a drug smuggler, and I guess this is where it begins with Green Arrow, because he captures or kills one of the two, the drug smuggler, and finds a way off the island and says, wow, I really like doing that. If he did kill him, then committing murder, he likes committing murder. But I think he captured him, because that would be horrible. So he becomes Green Arrow. I'm not kidding you on this. Because of Batman's influence on Green Arrow, Green Arrow gets a sidekick called Speedy. We'll be back in 2 seconds. He also uses an arrow car, an aeroplane, and an arrow cave as his headquarters. I kid you not. Because his alter ego is a billionaire playboy. So this is pretty much the story of Batman. I mean, he even has a clown-like arch foe named Bullseye, and that was in the 1941s. I think he's gone forever. I think so. I mean, it was only that one comic, More Fun Comics. Alright, so now for sidekick Speedy. Yes, we finally got on the topic of Speedy. Now, Speedy's real name is Roy Harper Jr., and his father, Roy Harper Sr., decides to help a Navajo medicine chief named Brave Bow. Yes, people, Brave Bow. I can't believe it either. Of all the names you thought, wow, you can give him some other Navajo-based name, but no, Brave Bow. How long do you think it took him to think of that? Anyway, so his dad's a fucking forest ranger and decides to save the Navajo medicine chief named Brave Bow from a fire. Brave Bow raised the young Roy himself, and so that means Senior died, Junior lived to be trained by Brave Bow because it feels like he owes it to him and bullshit. He gets trained in archery, obviously, and Roy Jr. takes this training. He loves it. He just adores this training. And he idolizes Green Arrow. Roy is given the opportunity to go test his skills, I guess, like when Robin Hood had to test his skills in the Thing. That's one of those famous stories. And so Green Arrow is one of the judges. I guess that was a good idea. I mean, a vigilante all of a sudden becomes one of the judges. And I don't know, as a cop, I'd probably be thinking, hey, let's go get him, but superhero, right? Don't have to deal with that. So, pretty much obviously, Roy Jr. here kind of wins the thing, and then Green Arrow asks him to be the sidekick, and Roy jumps in the chance and all that, and so Roy then becomes the son, I guess, like orphan child who gets adopted by the Green Arrow and, next, basically fucking Robin. So now that we have made, I just don't even know what to say. Because Green Arrow then starts teams, falls in love with the Black Canary, and that's pretty much it. I mean, he has other series with the Green Lantern, since Star City, his Gotham City or Metropolis, is right next to Coast City in California. So they just team up, travel the country, and then Green Arrow lands in Seattle. He loses $1 million to this crazy fucktard who says, I'm taking over the company, fuck you guys. When he loses the money, he goes to Seattle with his newfound wife, or soon-to-be newfound wife, and they start a flower shop, and that's it. They just chase heroes around with the new Team Arrow group with Red Arrow, who was originally Speedy, and then some guy who turned out to be his son. I don't fucking get it. But that's pretty much it. He's fucking Batman, only on the West Coast. That's pretty much it about Green Arrow. Kind of simple, fucking Batman. That's all I can see. If Batman versus Green Arrow, Batman would obviously win, because it's fucking Batman.